Big tech, mainstream media and pathetically weak left-wing politicians like Keir Starmer have conspired to try and convince us for too long that the rights of biological women don't matter, that biological reality should be ignored, and that standing up for basic rights of the mothers, sisters, wives and daughters in our lives makes us somehow backward dinosaurs who don't believe in the rights of trans people to live equally fulfilling and safe lives. But finally, we've had enough, because they're laughing at us now. The decision of Nike to make the so-called trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney one of the paid faces of its women's sportswear range, even though he has a male body, including full genitalia, well, let's be honest, it's a bridge too far. The valiant women's rights campaigner, Olympic medalist Sharon Davies, whose own successful career has been blighted for standing up for what's right, spoke for the majority as the storm erupted over the weekend.
When only 1% of the US sponsorship dollar in the whole of the USA goes to actual females in sport. You know, it just seems like literally like a kick in the teeth constantly. It's just this total disdain that women are being treated to at the moment, and particularly in the world of sport where physiology makes so much difference. So the only way we can actually make these companies and make governments listen is to boycott with our wallet.
Look, in case you haven't caught up with this madness, let me show you who Nike wants to pay to promote its product over the most talented sportswomen in the world.
Day one of being a girl, and I have already cried 3 times. I wrote a scathing email that I did not send. I ordered dresses online that I couldn't afford. And then when someone asked me how I was, I said, I'm fine, when I wasn't fine.
Day 3 of being a girl, and I've already become a bimbo. The bimbos are bimboing.
I forgot that my crotch doesn't look like other women's crotches sometimes, because mine doesn't look like a little Barbie pocket.
Normalize the bulge. Women can have bulges, and that's okay.
Just a reminder that people of all genders use tampons, not just women.
Anybody need a tampon? New York girls don't wear bras. If you run into me on the street, say hi. I'll have a tampon for ya. Love ya.
But the intolerant, violent and quite frankly evil forces on the hard left trying to shut down women like J.K. Rowling from speaking out against this madness becomes more shocking by the day. Over the weekend, the US swimmer Riley Gaines, whose own NCAA career suffered after she was forced to compete and share a changing room with her trans competitor Leah Thomas, was physically attacked on a university campus in San Francisco for, you guessed it, speaking up for the rights of biological women in sports. Utterly despicable, and Riley will be here later in the show for a UK exclusive interview about that horrifying experience. But this is becoming all too common. It's a similar attack to the one suffered by Kelly J. Keane in New Zealand last month. So the message is clear now from the left-wing gender extremists. Speak up for science. Speak up for the sanctity of women via women's-only spaces. Speak up for the preservation of women's sports. Speak up against male rapists in women's prisons. Speak up for any of that, and we're going to silence you. They are coming for these brave women's reputations, careers, and their ability to speak. But we must not let them. And that's why on this show, as a man, I proudly platform every day the women brave enough to stare down the likes of Nike and Dylan Mulvaney to say women have worked far too hard to be erased by this woke insanity.